Welcome back. Sarasota Estate Auction will be holding the next auction on January 16th, and here to tell us all about it is Andrew Ford. Welcome to the show.
Thank you, Brad.
I've been up to the auction before, and it's a really neat place, but what kind of things do you consign or buy?
We handle fine art, most American, European. We have a large Asian sale, this particular sale coming up. It's our second annual Asian sale.
Right, and a lot of things from the Far East.
The majority of this collection came from a French chateau, a 1,000-year-old chateau. They were collecting Asian for several years.
Are we talking sculptures, paintings? Give us a sense.
Most of these will be both paintings, furniture, large Buddhist sculptures that came from temples in China.
Fascinating.
Ming Dynasty period, Han Dynasty, Song Dynasty.
And so do these things typically take all day, or how does that work?
Our typical auction runs about 4 hours in length, so we try to get everyone in and out fairly quickly, but this auction ought to run 6 hours, so it'll be 12 to 6 on the 16th.
Okay, and what are the number of pieces? Are you still adding them all up? Is it going to be a room full?
There's a room full. It's over 500 lots. I think we have a total of 550 lots. And we generally run about 70 lots per hour, so that'll give you a pretty good idea how we go.
That's a lot. Now, what's this process entailing with being a consignor with your auction?
In order to consign with Sarasota Estate Auction, usually it involves a house call. We come out to the house, take a look at some of these objects. Some people send us images to our website, but generally
so it's almost like you're applying to be part of this.
Very definitely, yeah. We get an awful lot of calls. We end up not using. Some things are not quite our taste or our clients' tastes.
Well, can you give us a sense of like maybe a hidden gem you found recently and when you didn't really expect it?
We found a John Frederick Kensett painting. He's one of the most important American master painters. He's in 26 museums. That's
Wow.
one of our lead objects coming into the sale. It's opening up at $50,000 with a $100,000 to $200,000 estimate.
That's outstanding. And again, the auction is going to be January 16th. How often do you have auctions, even not these big ones?
We have auctions once a month. Typically, it's the end of the month, around the holiday. Sometimes that changes, and so this time we're doing it on the 16th of January. Typically anywhere from silver, bronzes, fine art, furniture of all sorts.
Give us a sense of you in this business. How long have you been doing this?
I've been doing this 22 years. I was an antique dealer that became an auctioneer.
Okay.
So last few years we decided to incorporate the auction business along with my two antique businesses we have in downtown Sarasota.
And I think that this whole industry has become a little more mainstream with the television shows that people talk about, and there are a lot of things out there and some fascination too.
With our online presence, we have a global reach. Our last sale, we sold to 71 countries. So we're no longer selling in the county of Sarasota. It's
you
amazing.
are worldwide, it sounds
absolutely,
like.
absolutely.
Now, can people buy and sell? Can you?
We have, typically we have a general public of about 100 people at our auctions at all times, with literally thousands of people watching online at all times. It's live, real time, so you can bid at home in your slippers, or you can come to the auction house and enjoy the refreshments we have.
Why not? Yeah, you have a nice facility over there. You brought some pieces, and I want to take a look at those. Tell us about those.
Thank you. The two pictures to my right, one is by William Trost Richards. He was an English-born
Is that the one of the
painter.
water?
Yes, sir. Yeah,
Okay.
He's probably one of the most important marine painters you'll see to this date. Again, he's in multiple museums, maybe 40 to 50 museums, Smithsonian, the Metropolitan. This particular piece is from the 1870s. Just previous to 1874, he was painting the New Jersey coastline, New York coastline. In 1874, he moved to Newport, Rhode Island, where he went on to become important with all of the industrialists that were using it at the time.
Well, we're running out of time, but I want you to talk about that second piece briefly.
The other piece is a carnival circus scene by Reynolds Beale. Obviously, the circus scenes here in Sarasota.
Oh, yes, Circus Town.
Yes, sir. This was Reynolds Beale, also born in New York City.
Okay.
He and his brother, Gifford Beale, went on to become very important Impressionist painters in New York City.
All right. And let people know where you're located and more information about this event and about your business.
We're conveniently located at 6030 North Lockwood Ridge Road. That's the corner of University and Lockwood Ridge. We have a large 7,000 square foot facility there. Again, seating for up to 100 people on auction day.
And you had mentioned a website.
Our website is SarasotaEstateAuction.com.
All right. Well, thank you so much for being here. We really appreciate it.
Pleasure, Grant.
All right. Well, coming up next on Suncoast FYI, Thunder by the Bay is back this weekend, and we'll have the details next. Stay with us.